looking to succeed where Eilers and Roach failed, but he stands up against a very, very capable performer in Richard Veenstra, orchestrating the crowd. Evidently a big fan of the Dutch noise that Veenstra employs as his walk-on. The 42-year-old, who's won some big titles in the WDF system, has not caught fire in his time in the PDC. But my word, he knows how to pick up money. He has been cashing so regularly. And it may only be winning his first round game, winning his first couple of games in ranking events, but he's doing it all the time. And it means that sort of, what, a quarter of the way through his second year on the tour, he is about to move into the top 64 in the world, which is where he needs to be come the end of the year to maintain his professional status. And the job is pretty much done already for Flyers.
Richard to throw first.
Mark Wilson alongside me to see the Euro Tour debut of Oliver Mueller. See if he can worry the Dutchman.
Yeah, he's got a tough tie here, hasn't he? Mueller. Veenstra, as he said, an accumulator of money, and it's going to be interesting to see where he goes over the next 18 months or so. Veenstra. And he kick on. We just saw the German in the last game go oh so close in Matthias Ehlers, but he couldn't quite get it done. And Mueller put up a good show here. He's been playing a little bit on the Challenge Tour. Not the greatest of success, but he's here on debut on the European Tour.
It's certainly an opportunity. The winner to face the number 6 seed Josh Rock, who was on stage in Belfast in the Premier League on Thursday. Northern Irish number 1 paraded around, did the usual thing of saying, yeah, I want to be here one day. Well, it's weekends like this that can suddenly catapult you further up the rankings.
Yeah, it's a good ground, isn't it, to pick up a first big title, and that's why it's so exciting for some of the players that haven't yet managed to do that.
140. Richard 156.
Valuable money on the way. Veenstra can't check out here.
140.
He's left it very nice indeed. So Mueller 4-1 then to get his European Tour up and running.
Back up to the treble 20.
65. Richard, you require
Doesn't
16.
find it, but it's a makeable check out if there's a mistake.
Games for the
There's
first
no
leg,
mistake from
Richard
Veenstra. 16 data.
Second leg is Oliver to throw
Leads
first.
1-0. Did manage to beat Nathan Aspinall in Belgium last time out in the opening European Tour event of the year, and was only narrowly beaten by Ryan Searle in the last leg decider. Searle did look, his scoring was brilliant in that game in Belgium, but Veenstra just kept making life difficult for him and very nearly snatched the win away.
68.
Yeah, you mentioned the success that he had previously, Veenstra. So as a player who knows how to win, can you keep doing it in the big games in the PDC? Quiet in here now, isn't it? After the drama of the last game.
And they kind of worked their way into that game. I think they suddenly dawned on the fans that Ehlers might be about to win.
108.
Oliver Mueller pops in the first 180 of this contest. Leaves him a bogey number, but it won't matter because he's going to get at least 2 visits from there.
100.
Ball throughout here. Great to see. Great atmosphere.
134.
And a great layup from the local.
Couple of visits there from Oliver Mueller. Sets him up perfectly.
95. Oliver requires 32. Yes, on the
13
second leg.
down. Hold of throw. Very, very good.
Richard to throw first.
From Mueller.
Game on.
Might have a game on here.
108.
Response from Veenstra though.
It is always interesting when you get the local qualifiers. You're never quite sure how they're going to take to it. Certainly some of them, like Mueller, we've not seen before. Form coming into it hasn't been great on the Challenge Tour. He showed in that second leg. He's got a game in him.
$81. $59.
That was a magnificent tash that he's bringing to the party here. Right up there with Massimo Dante, the Italian World Cup
45.
representative last year. But he's got some decent darts to back it up. It's just whether he can keep on doing it. Veenstra is going... You expect Veenstra to be averaging into the 90s. How far into the 90s, you don't know, but you're expecting that sort of standard.
Yeah. Just struck me as a tough draw, this one, Veenstra.
134.
Oh, cover's
Richard,
good.
you require 107.
Veenstra hold his own throw here. That's a great start then. 7 will leave tops.
87.
Take it.
Oliver, you require 141.
Would be a more than useful checkout.
$59. Richard, you require 20.
Comes up dry, but he's not out the picture.
Yeah, trying to
He is now 2-1. It's all going with throw in this one.
Leg is Oliver to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, he might need Veenstra to miss on a couple of occasions.
97.
Steady start to the fourth leg here.
140.
Veenstra's got a level to him, hasn't he?
I feel he's a reliable performer. It's an interest. Look, the technique from Mueller does feel like he doesn't quite follow through fully with some of those darts. He did with the last one there, but some of them, it just feels like the arm stops rather than the full extension of it. And that
85.
might be something that can cause him problems. We'll see. It's not what you'd call a particularly strong throw. It sort of just glides it.
97.
He's not, when he's missing by much. This is quite encouraging from the German.
Yeah, he's not. When we first saw him on the camera, he looked really nervous, didn't he? But he's got up there and he's playing okay at the moment. He's got 6 darts from here. Oh, Oliver, we're just giving you the big build-up.
42.
Leaves himself a lot of work to do when he comes back.
42.
Well, Veenstra hasn't really taken a big chunk out of that.
No, he hasn't. You can stay straight here. That's a nice first dart. Plenty of room. He just couldn't quite follow it in. Now he's got to be careful.
81.
Wasn't quite what he wanted, but it is a single to double, unless the 1-3-4 went. But that was a wild first dart. But there is going to be some pressure incoming.
98.
Big moment early on for Mueller here.
There's the single.
Yeah, he's on the forward there.
Finds the corner. And a roar of celebration there.
Game on.
For Mueller, holding his own here against former European Cup champion in the WDF.
The feeling that Mueller's just growing into this one. Didn't like that last start, but he would have taken that visit to kick off leg 5.
100.
He's keeping in touch. bit more movement in the Veenstra
59.
action in these last couple of visits.
Always looks a little bit loose, sort of waving his arm around, but he's always had a bit of that. And this is a guy who threw the record average at Lakeside and beating
81.
Luke Littler a couple of years back. People fancied the nuke to go and do some real damage at that tournament, and it was ended pretty swiftly by an unbelievable display from
59.
Veenstra.
Opportunity here with a decent visit. You get one in between those two. Yes, he can. So Mueller now has got a genuine opportunity here for the first breaker throw of the game.
140.
Lead single to double. Now, how many opportunities like this will Mueller get to break the Veenstra throw? Could go double-double. Trying to decide what to do. He's not going that route. He's not going to get a dart for the leg. He is relying on misses from Richard Veenstra, who had a 4 on the doubles so far. And a couple of misses do come his way. Oliver Mueller to lead in this game.
Can he hold his nerve? Double 10. Come on, he says.
20.
Could be as good of an opportunity as he gets all day. Veenstra was very close with those last two at tops. Needs 10s and gets it. So a lucky escape there for Richard Veenstra. Mueller just be ruin those misses come the end of this game.
They are the only darts we've had in this match to break throw. 3 clear misses from Mueller at tops and 10s. Been pretty good at holding his throw so far.
60.
Just wonder how much that last leg is playing on his mind. Winning in the average battle.
Yeah, I have to say, I expected a bit more from Veenstra, although there's time yet for him to drag that average up to something more like what we expect from him. But the longer he doesn't, the more Oliver Mueller might feel that a debut win on the Euro Tour is within his grasp.
Yeah.
95.
This is coming in that last leg for Mueller. 1-4-1 then to hold his own throw. No immediate panic here, but he'll want to leave this as handy as he can. Good last start. Really good last start. Nearly overbalanced then, Richard.
55.
A great deal of pressure incoming
Oliver
here.
require 50.
He just takes his time. Little Rob Cross wipe of the hand on the trousers.
That is nowhere near the single 18 he wanted. It's not even close. And that's the double when he wanted the single, and this has all gone horribly wrong.
He looks now like he looked when he started his walk-on. Very unsure. He's still in a good position unless Veenstra here can pull out a showstopper, and he can't. So Mueller's got to forget what's just gone on, walk up, hit the double 4, and move on to leg 7.
Well, that's exactly what he's done. Makes some pretty major errors there, and he's unpunished by Veenstra. 6 legs in, everything going with throw.
85.
Yeah. 13 dart, hold in leg 2, standout leg. This game's there for winning for both players now. And that hopefully will calm Mueller down after what he missed those chances in leg 5, but he's back in it now.
Well, look, Franz Rutsch, our first host nation qualifier we saw today, never got going at all.
60.
We saw Matthias Ehlers grow into his match, but this is better than either of those two in terms of the standard of play for the host nation qualifier. He's given himself a chance here, Mueller, but he is going to have to find a breaker throw. He had a golden opportunity in that fifth leg, missed 3 darts at tops and tens. He has to craft another chance.
85.
Yeah. Even if his first thought is, let me just get to 5 and see what happens in a deciding leg, should it be a decider, which has potentially got his best leg of the match incoming. His second max of the game.
But did you require 81?
I don't know what the stopping and pausing is around that. He's gone there with a plan and he's executed it. Everything's gone perfectly and he's still stopping and having to think about things. Ooh, not going on the 12s. Interesting.
49.
For a guy who's just hit 2 treble 20s in his last visit, if he does the same with his first 2 darts here, he's got a chance. Ooh, just a little high.
100. Did you require 32?
Well, it was a calculated gamble. That's paid off for Veenstra. He moves within 2 of victory, but he took a gamble there.
Yeah, there are some times when it's objectively the right shot. Your opponent isn't on a finish, then that's the sensible thing to do. If your opponent is on a massive finish, you want 6 1s, you want 6 4s, you want 6 7s. The stats say you are better or you're more likely to win the leg by doing that. But if you're getting down to things like 1 3 6, then you probably are going against what the stats say.
58.
You are taking a risk.
Yeah, but Veenstra here with a big visit would well grab the ascendancy. Didn't quite get as many as he would have liked from that position, but he's a dart in front, but that's quickly clawed back. Oh, another bounce out, and that was in the 60.
I do wonder, it does feel
79
that they aren't thrown perhaps with the authority of other players. They do sort of, almost feels like he's looping them in. You don't see that full extension of the arm. They're not thrown with any sort of aggression. Not like Veenstra. See there, he does have some real authority. I do think, we've seen it a few times, he has had darts end up on the floor, and I think that might be something to do with it.
Yeah.
85.
Where most players would look to basically hit the dart you've just thrown in and group, he's almost frightened of doing that because he's worried that he's going to end up with one on the floor.
Yeah, the game should get easier if your first dart lands where you want it. Maybe that's why we've seen him sort of stop and pause when he's had a dart in the treble 20 and another in the treble 20. He's not convinced a third one's going to join it.
97.
But he is still
110.
putting himself within striking distance of levelling the match up for a 4th time. But here comes Veenstra on tops.
90. All of you require 82.
Missed. Mueller, you feel, has got to tidy this 82 up. Oh, he's hit big 3. So, the treble 13 will be coming down. 13 it was, and he can't get it, and that's not the first time in this game he's missed the big segment he was aiming at. And let's be fair, the ball on the outer ball's quite a big target for these guys.
20.
Veenstra to break. Oh, that's so far away. It's a real bad miss from Richard Veenstra. It's his turn to miss 3 darts to break in this match. Mueller did the same in that 5th leg. Veenstra returns the compliment. We might be level once again. Now, going the 13s route from that 79 with 2 darts means he's had to burn a dart here. He's only going to get 2 darts at the double. Gone the 19s. He might have left himself 3 clear darts at a double.
Yes, on the 8th leg,
Veenstra tidies up, and we have a first break of throw. He's now throwing for the match here. Well, Oliver Mueller.
Game on.
when he goes home tonight, we'll be looking back. Should he get beaten in this last leg, be looking at opportunities that have been and gone, and he really should have taken this to a deciding leg.
425.
Well, look, Richard Veenstra has missed 10 darts at double in this match, but Mueller missed 3 darts to break earlier. He's missed 2 darts to hold there. He's averaging more than Veenstra. He has been right in this contest. Could be 5-3 the other way.
140.
Well, this has been a really good start to the 9th leg from Richard Veenstra. The crowd are trying to cheer on their hero, but
41.
I think his race is run here.
Veenstra's got a scent of blood in his nostrils here.
435.
Running away with this particular leg might be the best leg of the match from Richard Veenstra to close it out. Even a maximum doesn't get Mueller to a finish.
And again, he can't go for it.
439.
And that's a problem. That if he's going to be serious about his dart stand, he's got to sort that out, hasn't he?
Yeah, it certainly looks like it. But this for a 12-darter.
61.
It's a missed match dart for Richard Veenstra, but he will get more. Oliver Mueller, there's been a lot of positives from this, but he is going to walk away frustrated, feeling at least I could have made it a lot closer. Maybe
96.
even have nicked it.
Richard, you require 40.
Well, the match then, Veenstra to set up a tie with
Their
Josh
shot.
Rock. He
And
does
the
just
man,
that.
Richard Veenstra.